Alright, we're good to go when you are.
Okay, cool. I'll give you another countdown. I'll just load the save. Alright, are we back? We're good?
Yep.
Alright, so... Alright, so, 3, 2, 1, and start time. Okay, I'm back. I'm still Gocnak. I still run Half-Life 2. Yeah, so hopefully we aren't going to drop all the frames. I don't know, we'll see. Secret server is, should be able to hold it, but... Alright, so, where was I? Yeah, so teleports, very useful. And we'll get back there. It was only 2 minutes in the run. We just have to watch Barney and Kleiner talk again, so no big deal. But yeah, lots of fast-paced ABHing, AFHing, ASH. We're going to be doing full boatless, so hopefully that should be extremely fun. Because we don't take the boat anymore. Spoiler.
Do you go to Ravenholm?
We unfortunately do go to Ravenholm, but we clip into it. We don't, like, just waltz on in. It's pretty cool how we get there. So that's the example of the teleport that I wanted to show. So this is automatically world record. So, yeah, this isn't Wheel of Time, unfortunately. It's its sequel, though. Wheel of Time Half-Life 2. They updated the graphics of the game a little bit. There's a lot of puzzles. You have to stack all these books on top of this chair in order to progress. It's a pretty hard thing to do. Sometimes the books don't like being stacked. Like right now.
Yes, Barney, what is it? I'm in the middle of a critical test. Sorry, Doc, but look who's here.
But really what we're doing right now is we are waiting for cutscenes to finish. They just trap you inside of these things and you have to either just wait it out or mess around in the meantime.
I'm thinking. Alex is around here somewhere. She would have a better idea how to get him here.
Oh, as long as he stays away from checkpoints, we should be okay. Listen, I gotta go, Doc. We're taking enough chances as it is.
Very well. And, Gordon?
We might even have a super secret special guest coming.
Okay, Gordon. You're gonna have to
Who
make
is
your own
this
way
super
to Dr.
secret
Kleiner's
special
lab.
guest?
Oh, man, that's what I was
We
afraid
find
of.
out right now. Du-du-du-du.
Full intro and everything.
Right now, Azure, hey.
I was told
say
that
the
things
thing.
were happening in here.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
goodness. Is that the Azure?
It is the Azure of
Oh my goodness.
fame.
That's still like probably my #1 spam sound in my chat. It's so great. And
I'm
Azure
expecting the
Age.
royalty checks any days now, but you know.
Oh my goodness. So we just jumped over a fence by buckling our legs underneath us, which is called Schrodinger's jump. It's really interesting because it gives you just like a little bit extra jump height for no reason. And we don't care about guards either. So another thing with ABH and how fast it goes is you can actually combine it with hitting slopes. So you can theoretically you can launch off of anything that's sloped upwards if you have enough speed. And there is a strat here to launch off of that like ramp thing that I just went up, and it's called roof launch, but I can't get that shit, so that's like the most inconsistent trick in the run. Roof launch, we don't even have a setup for it. I just go for it, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Wow, synchronized swinging, that was actually really cool. So we meet our first character here, Alex Vance. She's only helpful for like maybe 2 maps.
Dr. Freeman, I
In
presume.
prison, because she opens doors for us, and also takes a long time to do so. So that's why she's not very helpful.
Once they're up, you don't want to get in their way.
But we can make her.
Dr. Kleiner said. I don't think it occurred to him.
Using the box, we can actually put this underneath her, so when she stands on it, unbeknownst to her,
I'm Alex Vance.
she
My father
actually
will be back in Black Mesa.
can move. And moving her in front of these gates right here causes her to walk right out, which actually saves like 1 second, so this is going to be world record. And if anybody knows who that guy is, shout
My
outs.
dad started on Dr. Breen.
Rest in peace, my friend.
Osu consumed his soul, yeah. So pretty much this entire chapter, all of Red Letter Day is just a cutscene, and that's why I properly named it so. And yeah, it's just all teleports to get Alex to go to tell you what to do,
It's a dangerous
or to
route
give you
my
the
father's
suit,
lab.
or to
No
teleport.
one else.
Yeah.
Today, we're finally on the verge of having a better way. Here, let me buy you a drink.
The good part about this is that the route has changed so much that only pretty much recently, this Prison 08 and like probably the end of Citadel are the only major cutscenes. It used to be that we had to wait through a lot of the other ones in order to kind of run this game, but we've found a lot of skips very recently too that skip the majority of these, but this one is unfortunately unskippable.
So to paraphrase, you're saying that Half-Life 2 is a real speed game now.
It is getting there, yes. It's not turning into cutscene watching simulator 2015. It is turning into do the clip 2015 and hope that you don't softlock the game. Because there's like 2 more extra spots we can softlock now, which suck. But yeah, it's turning into an actual valid speed game for once. In all of my 8 years of running it, I've just never felt that it's been, you know, justified.
Yeah. I mean, what's the point if you're not speedrunning Ocarina of Time?
I know.
Yeah, really.
Or Super Mario, really.
Come here long, Doc. It'll jeopardize everything we've worked for.
Don't worry, he's coming with me.
What even is the point of speedrunning if you're not literally Siglemic?
Exactly.
Inaugurate the new teleport with a double transmission.
You mean it's working? For real this time? Because I still have nightmares about that cat.
No, there's nothing to be nervous about.
cat?
We've made major strides since then. Major strides.
What cat?
Doc, since he's
So yeah, again, a lot of it is waiting around
Oh dear, you're right. I almost forgot. Barney?
at the very beginning.
Huh. I've got to get back on my shit, but okay.
But the teleports do cut that down.
While we're waiting, Gocnak, you said you've been running this game for 8 years now, which is, by my count, longer than most people on Twitch have been alive. So if you'd like to talk a little bit about the evolution of this game since the around 2008 period of source running, when the new engine was kind of just rolled out, and what's changed mostly over the past decade of running Half-Life 2?
So when I started, it was back on the old engine because it was like 2006, and all you could do back then was hold W and jump. And item fly, you could hold a prop underneath you and jump repeatedly off of it before it fell. And it was fun. And then I took a break and I came back like a year, or like it was like 2008, yeah. And I came back and I saw that the engine was updated. And what they did was they saw Half-Life, the developers apparently saw Half-Life 2 done quick. And they were like, we gotta fix this. So what they did was when I tried to hold W and jump, you can kind of see that it gains a little bit of speed but then subtracts. Like the number at the bottom there almost changes. What they're doing is they're subtracting a velocity based on like how much you have and how you're looking. So what happened was when H-Look messed around, let me teleport Kleiner real quick. When H-Look messed around, he realized that if he turned around and kept jumping, it added that negative, like it was subtracting that velocity. And since that velocity was negative anyway, it was pretty much adding that velocity with every jump that you did. So that was how ABH was found. And it was first used in Portal Done Pro. So when Portal Done Pro came out, I was really astonished at how the engine could pretty much be used now. And so when I joined Source Runs, which was in 2010, I believe, we were like, how can we apply these new mechanics to Half-Life 2? Let's, you know, could we make a new run that pretty much replaces, that kind of one-ups or succeeds Half-Life 2 done quick. And we started routing and we found out that Coast was really fun because you didn't need to take the car, we already knew that, and you could use ABH now, which was extremely fast. and we just routed and we made Dwamov that way. We eventually made them into segments and did the actual run. So that was how like ABH started to be used. And then we found in, I think it was 2013. No, it was 2014. The beginning of 2014. So it's been like 8 months since Dwamov is out. We found prop clipping, or clipping in general, and it was I don't know who exactly found it, but we knew that if you got stuck on the displacement and saved and load, you could go straight down. The game would pull you straight down, and it was used in Portal first, but then we were like, wait, Half-Life 2 has a lot of these areas, and so we were able to save clip past Eli O2's scrapyard, which was like the first step into how we completely broke Dwamov, and how my time is literally only like 4 minutes away from a segmented world record. So yeah, and then we found out that turrets can emulate getting stuck, so then you can save clip with turrets, and then we found that we can skip Prisoner 7, the holdout. We started to apply a bunch of those elsewhere, and we found a bunch of setups over time, as you, Azray, and Soli, and Tomsk, and Kolfra, and pretty much everybody else who ran the game back then started to just find setups. We also found prop clipping really recently, with just holding a prop up against the wall and running into it to like save clip. It gets stuck in you, and I'm going to be using that quite a bit. It's actually how we skip the airboat now. So it's this exponential curve, I think, of just a shit ton of new routes and glitches that are being used elsewhere in like various places that we thought were unskippable at first. For the longest time, we thought the airboat was unskippable, but now it is. I'm going to be showing that up.
Now you mentioned me. Shut the fuck up, Norcat. So you mentioned me and Sully and Kolfra and Tomsk and all that. And it's funny that you mentioned that, because that's right about when the new engine Half-Life 2 speedruns were rolling around. And it was just kind of a space race of sorts to get to sub 2 in time, whereas now we're sitting around 130. So it's insane how far this game's come in such a short time. It's been only about 3 years now. Especially considering we used to think that old engine might even be faster than new engine. Yeah. And we were all kind of scoffing at the fact that that the coast might be faster because of just how suicidal it seems to do it with ABH, because of just how insane it is.
Yeah, inconsistent most of it can be. But it's, over time it just got more and more consistent with everything that we started finding. Because after Dwama was done and after Portal segments were done for me, I just started grinding RTA runs of this game, so I was pretty much contributing all the routes I could find, and then people like OVC and all of them came in and found a bunch of routes too. So one of the most iconic things in the game, the crowbar, we don't get. It's slow. It's the only place that we actually can get it. And we also don't take the car or the airboat, so really this is more like just ABH simulator. It's pretty good. So yeah, so now we're broken free of the teleport, the annoying cutscene, and we can, oh, snap. This pallet stride is a bit tedious. There we go. So yeah, we just launch over this gate now instead of, we used to wall climb, and the wall climb was also really inconsistent, but recently we found that the pallet can be launched off of, and that was a lot more consistent than wall climbing, so, yeah, lots of improvements like that. But that's really what it's coming down to now. We find minor improvements to making things more consistent, making things more reliable, and just in general better execution of glitches and stuff. So a lot of the like shaving time has come from just not messing up anything, which is hard. It's really hard for an hour and a half to go through this entire game and not mess something up. So, I mean, we're probably going to have it happen quite a couple of times, so.
Now, the crowbar skip wasn't difficult in the first place because of the actual execution of it, but because the crowbar is actually required in, the early part of the game to break barriers and to kill enemies, but we used a couple of kind of creative ways to get past, like lighting a barrel on fire and throwing it at the Combine soldier. stuff like that to bypass any of the barriers that are required. And you see coming up on this next map, there's going to be a wooden barricade.
If I don't fall down. Yeah, the wood, and that's actually why I reload, because it's even faster to just reload and redo this, because on the other side of those trains that I fell on, there's all that wood, and I would have to get through that, and I only have like 18 bullets, so I had to reload there because I fell. I mean, what's a Half-Life 2 run without some mistakes, eh? So, but yeah, we just find our way above and over all the wood barricades that the crowbar is really useful for, but we do pick up the pistol, which comes in handy for some of the barrels that get thrown on us. So we just kind of shuffled these guys out of the way. And interesting thing, I think water is like the most life-saving thing in this game. You can go under it and have explosions above your head. You can land in 2 inches of it and completely survive this long fall. And there's like just, you can also do some strats with it. We're gonna do that coming up soon in this next part. After that, all right, there we go. We can use the exiting, or like kind of the bobbing mechanics of the water to lift ourselves up on the platforms to kind of save a little bit of time to not worry about jumping or swimming any further. It's very nice.
Yeah, anybody who's done any Counter-Strike surfing knows the magical healing properties of Source Engine water.
Yeah.
This game is actually Minecraft.
Where's Notch when you need him to confirm? So yeah, it's pretty exciting with all the like route improvements that we've made over just the past year alone. I think more than maybe 30 minutes has been shaved off.
We were actually going to try to skip the pistol for the timescale assisted run, which is being worked on right now, but as it turns out, it's not really worth it. But we were gonna have to, similar to the way that we skipped the crowbar, we were gonna have to use some creative means to get past certain barriers. So one of the things that we were gonna have to do was place those barrels down in front of those wooden planks, and then ABH into them so that the force of our body exploded the barrels and we could go past the barriers.
Yeah, that's pretty great. Yeah, if you go too fast into a barrel that's like on the ground and you crouch jump into it, you can explode it for whatever reason. Like it's just Gordon's that fat apparently. I guess Kleiner wasn't really lying when he said at least the glove still fits, right? So I think I could try to get it. This setup's pretty good. Oh, we got it. Cool. Shout out to that. I just jumped off the top of a manhack. It's called manhack jump, obviously, and it saves around 11 seconds off of world record if you do it. So
it's one of those tricks that you have one shot at doing too.
Yep.
Because otherwise the manhack will get out of the way and you use the barrel to climb up a wall.
Yep.
And the manhacks are completely random, so you don't get to do it every run anyways.
The spawns are just awful sometimes. They can be like fighting each other for some reason. Oh, okay. Hit the box. Alright, we got it.
Alright,
So this,
now
yep, is the beginning of Boatless. You used to have to take a boat, but now you don't need to. With the power of ABH and prop clipping, we've found ways to bypass requiring it, or bypass the requirement for it. The Canals 11, which is approximately 6 maps from here, is a very, very annoying one. It's really well made, but a chap named Rama found a skip that allows us to completely skip the trigger that requires the airboat.
And Bootless is one of those tricks that kind of made the natural transition from this is impossible to this will never save time to this is never going to be safe in a run to this is marathon safe.
Yep. Oh no, it's probably not marathon safe still, but like I'm crazy enough to do it, so why not?
It's marathon safe enough.
Yeah, it's safe for Hawaii. Yeah. Hayai,
It sure makes dam jump a lot easier.
Oh, definitely. Like it's first try dam jump every time, pretty much.
Fuck
This
damn
part,
jump.
yeah, dude. Dam jump was pretty much one of the main, like, turn-off points for people learning the game, especially with boated. I don't really like dam jump anymore because I can just jump it with my body, but it's pretty cool what we do out here. We just kind of bypass everything set out for the airboat because we don't need to take the airboat, and so we can like hop over like giant walls that require the airboat, or like shooting a barrel or something, and then like it's really fun actually. Oh damn, I thought that was water. Alright. It's alright, we'll just reload back to this god tier save. Which is also another great thing about RTA, is you can have pretty good saves. Oh damn, okay, I'll just circle jump this. Somewhat.
I'm
But
supposed
it's-
to read a donation. Is that
Ooh.
okay?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I'm also supposed to read it in a random voice acting voice, so don't
Oh.
be surprised. So it's a $2 donation from the save glitch is OOB. So
Reminder that ghosting is cheating. Reminder that AG is a better game. Shoutouts to Colin87.
Shoutouts to Colin and Shoop. Oh my god.
Thank you, person who's totally not Chinese soup, for your donation.
Mm-hmm.
Chinese soup doesn't have money.
That's hard.
does anyone on Twitch have money?
Let's ask Broman. Oh no, it didn't land in the water. So yeah,
Okay,
it's
does
very...
any actual speedrunner have money?
Okay, that's a good point. Speedrunners don't really make that much. So yeah, with a bunch of the launches out of bounds here, it's very, or not out of bounds, just out of the airboat. Ooh. Oh, it's very, very annoying because you have to make sure you land correctly. If you don't land right, then you have the potential of like completely just splatting, and it ruins a lot. Like, look at this. This is a map. This is a map. Like, people actually spent time on this. I'm just kidding. So yeah, it's very fun because like you get different viewpoints of certain. Like, if I was taking the airboat, I would have never thought like there's a setup right here that allows me to go straight back into the pipes with all this speed. Just kidding. A lot of the displacements or a lot of the ramps out here are actually really poorly made. So I get a lot of my speed eaten by just random creases in the displacements and ramps and stuff. You just have to deal with it. Like if you don't get it, you have to reload, or if you dead stop, you just circle strafe, and it gets your speed back for you. But the annoying part about not taking the boat, and I guess this is how they kind of turned everybody off from doing it in their first playthrough, was they added goo everywhere. Like they have just all this toxic goo which causes like seizures because it's just white flashes every like 2 seconds. And like yeah, it's really fun to try to ABH through all of it. Oh, not enough speed. I need around 1500. There we go, I think this is right. Yep, 1900 works. So we have ways of kind of getting past the goo. We just go fast and the goo doesn't work. Emphasis on fast.
The shouts to White's actually had epilepsy and speedruns this game.
He speedruns this game?
Oh, well, I guess not.
He doesn't
but
like talking about it.
Yeah.
We don't talk about it.
Oh, I hit the wood. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, it's pretty No, I can't AFH on water. I'm not Jesus. Okay. That's how
Hoverboards
Jesus
don't
did it.
AFH on water.
Alright, so we have successfully made it past... This is Canals 11 right here. So Canals 11 has a spoopy zombie guarding some health. Yeah, we're good. So we needed that health. Alright, so this is the clip that Rama found. We take this supply crate, and this is probably going to go extremely well because it's a marathon, right? So, we take the crate all the way to the sky. Just kidding, we come up here. And we ASH around. And we want to get above the tunnel that we would eventually go in with the airboat. But we don't because the airboat's slow. And we don't have it, so don't want to drop it. Okay. So bring this crate over here. And we kind of flip it. And then we rotate it to a certain orientation. Oh, okay, we're good. And then we take the crate, and this is the first instance of a prop clip. We just jam ourselves and the crate up against a wall. I'm going to make it safe here. And what it does is when we, I don't know, force ourselves into it or something, it jams itself into us. And when that happens, we can save and load because the game is pretty much forcing a prop inside of you. And you can save and load to get down, and that's where we need to go right now. So we just stare into the crate, and we pray to the crate gods. And when it just juts out, we got it. It's very variable. There are some runs where it happens in 10 seconds. There's some runs that it happens after like a minute, which could be this run. And it's all about how the crate is positioned. So if the crate like starts to rotate, that's a good like indicator that needs to be readjusted. But yeah, it's kind of interesting to see. But yeah, the goal of doing boatless is to do this first try, which then promotes around 1.5 minutes worth of time save over the taking the boat. So it does. Hey, there we go. Okay. So it juts out like that, and then we save and load. We put the box down, like right there. And we kind of look over here, and then do an SMG nade, and then we save clip down. So now, what we did with the SMG nade was we gave ourselves some horizontal velocity. And this is very useful because if we went straight down, we wouldn't be over the tunnel. So we save and load down. This is why I use CL Shell Pause, which allows for a precise setup here. And the reason why this saves time is because we do all of our timing based on in-game time. So we use Live Split, or you could use Ghosting Mod. But yeah, so we get down -470, 89, so one more. Alright, and then we stand up, and we do standing clips. Send us down about a unit, and we gotta do one more. Alright, and now we are on top of this tunnel, and we come over here, and then we crouch down, and we gotta do it one more time. So we go down to, because there's 2 different like sections of the tunnel. This is the like second half. We're clipping pretty much past an area, like a different like world area, because they kind of cut this map up into parts. It's kind of annoying. That's actually why it was sort of annoying to try to skip, because there's just so many things out of the map, like no draws and clip rushes, that prevent you from even being able to do this. But shout outs to Rama again, who found this crazy setup they have to do in order to go through, and I think we did it. So coming over here. Right there. And now we do a normal save load down. And we are back in bounds. After we, of course, clip back in. Okay, so we are back in bounds now. And we can go on our merry way. So that skipped all of the airboat. That part right there that was like beyond the gate is actually where we ditched the airboat originally, doing a clip with it. But now we do a clip without it. And so this is like normal. We follow the same exact route from pretty much I don't know, probably 2012. I mean, it's we've found some setups for like some certain launches and stuff, which makes it easier. Okay, gotta redirect. And so, yep, got the grenades, and we are set. So if you do that first try, again, the all of the boatless stuff, doing full-blown boatless saves around a minute and a half over doing partly boated and, like part boated and part boatless. So it saves even more time than regular boatless, which is this part. So again, we just continue on ASHing, ABHing. Oh, okay. Oh, we're not getting in there. Damn, that was almost cool. That's a lot of speed. Okay. He didn't drop any health. That's actually okay. That's fine. Usually that guard drops health, which is helpful for surviving and living. But we can manage because we can launch and then get some more. And an SMG nade. Nice. Okay, we got it. We are set for Eli, which is round 2 of the cutscenes. So there is quite a bit of action in between each major cutscene part. Which is very exciting, I guess, because it allows for breaks. Oh, damn. It was good speed. I didn't have good position, though. Alright, there we go. We're good. So I just did a launch to skip the helicopter fight. And we are good. Have I ever seen Dwamov? I heard it's a really good run. I've only seen parts of it though. When they started staring at Alex's ass, I got really really defensive for some reason about a pixelated ass. Anyway, yeah, it's a pretty good run so far. I only made it up to Red Letter Day and then quit out.
I don't really want to spoil it for you, but somebody really likes Doggy Doggy Ass.
How dare you? We don't see Dog much in this run. We only see him for one map. And he rolls out of nowhere. Like really, it's the weirdest, like, spoiler alert, but like, the run goes from ditching Alex to having her reappear to never meeting Dog and then having him appear on the very next map. Like, it's pretty good. The story of this speedrun is like flawed.
So much faster if we had more people with your training. We're closing in on a reliable local teleport technology. Something the Combine still hasn't mastered. Eli thinks their portals are string-based, similar to our Calabi-Yau model, but they failed to factor in the dark energy equations. They can tunnel through from their universe, but once they're here, they're dependent on local transportation. If they knew what we were doing with entanglement... Listen to me, I sound like a post-doc. I'm just so excited to think that we'll finally have the chance to work together.
Dumbledore dies. Yes. There we go. Very end, Dumbledore comes flying in and dies.
We figured out how to use Zen as an unexpressed axis, effectively a dimensional slingshot, so we can swing around the border world and come back in local space without having to pass through. Oh, here's Eli now.
All right, good. Keep right up.
Eli, look.
Okay, we're good. Target down.
Oh my god, that was really loud. I apologize. Hey, 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 hey! Fuck off forever. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. That's my fuck off Beatles song. I hope you liked it.
It's going to be a lot more like Black Mesa with Gordon here to help.
There you go. So that's gonna be the future of SRL is stagnant. It's stagnant for a while, and
Let me just finish up some work and I'll see what I can dig up. Dr. Freeman, it's been a real honor. I'm looking forward to working together.
I am the Penguin.
So we have Cosmo to give us some motivational speeches. Oh, don't worry, he's throughout the game. Using Cosmod just voided your Oh man. I can't resist though. The Cosmod is too brilliant. That was made by Toxyjuice. I'm just kidding, my game came like this.
Can't believe you made it so quickly on foot.
So fast!
Hey, we have another donation.
Ooh.
We have a $5 donation from Colon87,
As we speak.
Alright.
and it says,
Hey, I don't have any other way of contacting. What time is my Gothic run at? And can I find the schedule for that?
I'm sorry,
So-
Colin87. But,
Colin, you can
you're
come
good.
over. He lives in Michigan. Come over, Colin, and we can like I'll side stream it. Like we'll like edit OBS to be like half Gothic, half Half-Life 2.
Unfortunately, though, Colin, you've been completely cut from the marathon.
Ooh.
aw. Thank you for the $5 donation, though.
Love you, Colin.
Alex, I thought you were on watch.
The Vortigaunts relieved me so I could come see Gordon. Anyway, I should be in here working on the portal.
I have the repairs well in hand. Someone misjudged the capacity of the Combine.
Oh, he has a ring too.
Are you blaming me?
That's so cool.
Not at all. These are
I forgot about the ring.
mechanical problem.
Then maybe you should let me do the calculations next time as well as installing it.
Alex, really? Sometimes I think you deliberately misunderstand me.
Hey all.
Is Azure still here?
I am
We're
still
not
here.
doing this.
There you
I don't
go.
know, we got a $2
Sure.
donation,
Come
and I
on,
posted it in
Let's go
the
have some
room
fun.
chat,
The zero
and
point energy
yeah,
field
I don't know if
generator is
it's a
not
thing that we do.
Alex.
No.
Let's get out of here.
Okay. I'm sorry, Save Glitch, but thank you for your $2 donation anyway.
Yeah,
So-
donating in order to get people to say things is,
She's one of the main reasons I spend so much time outside. You should
$2
hear her
again
go
if you
on
guys
about
say
how I
hype.
her in the Black
Am I
Mesa
right?
test chamber that day.
Hype!
Damn it.
Hype!
I'm sorry,
We're not
I
gonna
shouldn't be
have
talking behind her back.
Desiree
It
recite the
just
entire
gets
Navy SEAL copy
claustrophobic
pasta
down
for
here.
every person that donates $2. I'm sorry.
Oh my
You guys will
god.
have to find other ways to be.
It's a pretty good deal.
Alright,
dude.
To
Marquette,
be
I
awful
understand. I understand that you don't like it when people donate to have somebody read something.
What, Alex?
But just because some people like different things than you doesn't mean they're all shit, alright?
That was weird. Alex didn't want to teleport for some reason.
I'm here
Alright,
to
so we're
point
out of the
out,
boring.
We can have people donate to say things, but not for $2. At least 15.
Yeah, there you go.
So, here we are. The scrapyard.
Alright, so now that we have an actual thing to do in this map, I can wake up from my toasty nap that I was taking,
It's designed for
and
hazardous materials,
we're going to put
but
one of
you
these
may
grenades to
have
good
everything.
use
Give it a try.
after getting our gravity gun. Oh, hey, okay. So we come over here with our grenade, and we stand along this wall, throw it, catch it, save. And we want to launch all the way up, like this, over to the displacement. So this is one of the ways you can get stuck to trick the game into thinking that you're, or, you know, tricking the game into pulling you down. And coincidentally enough, this displacement is right above the ending tunnel for the map. So we can skip all of Dog. We don't even know what Dog is. just some robotic monkey thing. So we continue on down. And this saves approximately 3 minutes over waiting through the cutscene, because the cutscene is, yes, that long.
Doesn't feel like 3 minutes though. It feels closer to 15.
Yeah, no, it's surprising when we first did this clip that the gold was only 3 minutes. Like I was like, that can't be right. Because when you have to do everything with dog and like wait, it's so annoying.
I have literally never seen this cutscene ever.
Yeah, it's not that great. Don't worry, you're not missing out.
Even every time that I've watched a Mob, I have not watched this cutscene, so I don't even know what happens.
You get to play fetch with the doggy.
And you
Isn't
get to
there a
like
part
make
after
a
that?
3-pointer. That's an achievement. You don't have the achievement. Ow. So we get the hug from Steve, and we continue on. So we're in the Mega Spoops Ravenholm. If you can't handle any spoops of any level, I recommend closing your eyes partway.
We're not going to be here for long though, so don't worry too
Yeah,
much.
no, it's very, very short. Especially with grenade launches that work first try. Shoutouts. That was gold. Awesome. 1 gold dust full to play at the end of this run. You guys are gonna let me do that, right? Gold dust for any gold sweats I get? Can I just blast it over your portal run? Like, you don't need to talk during that, right, Nor?
No.
Alright, cool. I mean, it's 3 minutes long anyway.
You're not commentating during my portal run.
Damn.
Listen here, you little shit.
Getting
Yeah,
told.
until you're a teacher, you can't teach anyone anything. You're not licensed.
Do you have a concealable teaching license?
Licensed to teach in 50 states.
So we do some fun stuff to get rid of the spoops. Like jumping across the map. And jumping around the fence outside of a map. And just never making eye contact with any Steve, which are the headcrab zombies. Spooky bag. Oh man. Whoa. Alright, good. Okay, I don't need that health. I almost exploded. That would have been exciting, but I don't explode before my time is due. Wait. So, coming up after the next map, so the next map's Town of 5. After that map is Coast, and pretty much what a lot of people like seeing and have like 2 runs is Coast. I personally hate it. Like, it's literally my least favorite part of the run. I can do it, but that's not why I hate it. You'll see why I hate it, hopefully.
Hopefully we don't see why you hate it, actually.
That is true. Damn it.
I think with the degradation of that now, that we've officially become a real marathon.
Winston's been hit.
Get him to the back as soon as he's Gordon Freeman. It's incredible you made it. We've been getting communications from Alex. I'll see if I can reach her again. Follow me.
So, upon teleporting Leon successfully and without any error, it's one of the last few cutscenes. It seems to be that way. There's just cutscene and then a bunch of action and then cutscene and then more action. It's just a non-stop cycle.
Over here, Dr. Freeman.
Which ends with cutscene and really big action. And then mini cutscene.
Alex, it's Leon. And I've got Gordon Freeman with me.
So, Leon's actually a stray dog, so every once in a while he'll try to run back to his owner. But, we have to, like, stop him and be like, hey, you can't go there.
So again,
the door's not for you.
Yeah. And there's sometimes when you try to teleport him that he turns into a dick and does long way Leon. Shouts to Yeti for naming that. Or Blizzik, I forget who, but get better. There we go. Yeah, when you try to teleport him and block him just right, he'll walk all the way this way around to get to the computer, which is really stupid and takes like an extra 10 seconds to do, so you gotta be careful with your teleports. So this is what I call assembling the Avengers. I'm doing the Hulk right now. And Black Widow. There we go. Cool. So, yeah, that usually spends enough time that we need. Keeps me occupied during this thing so I don't fall asleep into my toasty naps I take.
Bye, Alex. Okay, Doc.
Naps are alright.
You might want to grab some med kits, restock on ammo, maybe check the map, see where you're headed. There's an ammo supply crate on the back.
There we go. So this is Coast. Here we go.
Hello, Dr. Freeman. The car's all ready for you.
Okay, well, reverting to old strats, I guess. That's been the first time in probably a few months that I've gotten straight up. Like a straight up launch from that. I have not received a straight up launch from doing that strat. I've only gone careening over the hill, or, you know, it's really weird when it happens. And it kind of freaks you out, but it's pretty good. There's backup strats for everything. Literally everything. Like, if you get launched straight up, you can just hit the side of the mountain and survive.
Coast is kind of like writing an essay. There's a sort of structure that you have that you're supposed to do, but it's really just kind of an art, you know?
There's like the intended route.
Really bad at it and they don't know how to
So I guess
write that.
speedrunning is like writing an essay. There's like the intended route that you have to take, and shots to the...
Oh man, I have to go do my 500-word essay.
Oh my
Occasionally,
God.
you just change your font to white and write a bunch of gibberish to increase your word count.
Yep. Are those strats? Like, do college professors do that, or like prevent that?
Don't worry about it.
Alright. Okay, so I think my setup here is okay, we're good. Boing. No! Damn, no boing strats. Okay, so you can actually bounce off of that hill and get onto the road, but it's okay, we'll go long way Leon this time. So, yep, there we go. 30-word essay. You mean a Whopper paragraph, dude? Nice. Alright, so, again, we just go fast and don't really stop for anything. Like health or anything. We just go. We go fast. Oh, that was really cool. Okay, no, that's not really cool. I'm gonna trap myself with this. I'm good. Don't worry about it. Okay, we're good. I almost got right in. It's actually a pretty good goal to get right into this tunnel. I hit this thing wrong, though, and I bounced straight up. Which is, again, really, really fun to do, because there's just, oh, so many opportunities to save your life. Especially in, like, out of reach areas. Like, just launching randomly straight up from, I don't know, a really flat area. What? Okay. I'll take it. I landed on a slope and splatted like 4 times. That was really hot. Okay. So we're gonna do this strat here. Nope. Okay, we're gonna try to land on the slope this time. Again, landing on slopes is pretty much the only way you can survive long falls or long launches like that. And you get right in here.
You can also edge bug if you're good at the game.
Oh yeah.
I usually just jump bug, actually.
Oh my god. Timing a crouch right before you hit the ground, easy. Less than like 1 tick accuracy. So, again, this is the map that requires the car and you're supposed to like fight a bunch of like gunships and stuff. We don't do that. It's slow. And This is like the first map where it slowly starts to turn into prison. Like actual prison. Because you're going so fast. Okay, we're in there. I don't know what I just did, but that was the new route. Strats. Okay. So, antlion guard down there that you're supposed to go and kill. We don't do that either, because it's also slow, so we're going to do Shadow Temple early. Shadow Temple early.
How did they come up with the name for Shadow Temple early?
I think it was
Meta
Lloyd's.
did that.
Or no, Azure, yeah.
Way back in the before time in Ocarina of Time, to get to Shadow Temple early, you would walk on a seam very similar to the one you do getting into the Resistance hideout here.
Yep.
So being the creative person that I am, I lifted the name directly from it for a trick that I didn't even discover.
Oh, I thought it was just because it was really dark.
It's like poetry, it rhymes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're good. Only needed to break open one. So, what is Coast if we don't finish it off with a bang and a whimper? Oh, right in, sort of. Not like directly in like Dorma, but we got up there. So this is a very fun map. You're supposed to fight gunships on this, but I don't believe that that was ever a fun strat, so we use the new fangled prop clip in order to bypass that.
As it turns out, John Cena brand wrestling chairs are really good for prop clipping.
They actually are pretty good. We used this twice in prison. And it's a pretty nice clip. John Cena just... he knew how to do it. He knew how to speedrun this game. So we saved
This
clip
Sunday
down.
night.
This Sunday night. And we are in. Cool. This might
That's
actually be gold.
really good.
Yeah, that was a pretty solid map. This might be gold. Dude, 2 gold dust fulls. That was gold by 11 seconds. Nice. Alright. See, I'm always available for improvement. Or, there's always room for improvement in my runs. Alright, so... we, pretty much... our main mission here is to not die while we traverse through prison. I think that's pretty much everybody's goal.
Having low health here can actually be a good thing as long as you don't get killed by the turrets. Because
which I
you get
almost,
more health hits.
Almost got sniped.
The spawns for health kits and ammo in this game are based on how much you have of any given resource. So if you have really low health, more health kits will spawn. So having low health here actually makes it so that you can get more health.
Oh, shoutouts to clicking. Alright, we got it. Yeah, that time we clicked. Okay. And we got the double off the turret. Nice. 81's not a lot here, actually. This is... Okay, I guess we'll just wall climb it. Actually, no, it's been a while since I've done this strat. The table. No, wait, one more. No, a little bit more. Ah, perfect. Aha. Success. Okay. Shotgun sometimes effective. It does this, you know, like a shotgun does. It kind of splatters. So you got to make sure most of your bullets hit the guy. Otherwise, you're going to not kill him. And it's really infuriating when that happens, especially with a zombie later on in prison that I have to get out of the way. Otherwise, he just blocks you. Can't go upstairs.
I usually use the pulse rifle for that, just because of how the shotgun can be annoying sometimes.
Pulse rifle's the most accurate gun. Other than the crossbow, of course, but...
You made it here in one piece.
Crossbow? There's a crossbow in this game?
Yeah, apparently. I heard it's probably Gary's mod add-on. Which is also the game version that I'm running.
Let's get out of here.
Gary's mod. So this is, again, we go from action to cutscene. Trying to teleport Alex. Get my toasty blanket.
I'm afraid I'm flying blind here. Every now and then a Vortigaunt gets captured and sends back information, but we don't have a complete picture of the place.
The guy in this porno looks like Cat Bag. Sick.
Get ready.
Getting pretty okay at timing that nade.
Hey, Azrae, do you want to tell the conductor joke during entanglement?
Do I know the conductor joke?
Train.
Hey.
You
What?
threw him out of the train.
What?
You threw him out of the train,
I think you're yanking my chain, man.
and then he ate a banana?
Literally not me. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm
I-
scared.
I don't know this person.
Hello?
Hello.
There. He's on the way. Let's go meet him.
I guess the chat could tell a really bad conductor joke. If they want.
You realize if you start really bad jokes, I can destroy you all, right?
Hey, dude, we don't talk about it.
Bed frame.
He should be in here. Let me just
There we
get
go.
this open. There he is. All right. Let me see if I can get this open.
Because he didn't have any what?
Oh my god. I was shooting blanks, dude.
God damn it. That's what I figured. It's a bunch of electricity jokes.
Well, now that Chad has completely ruined the joke, I guess it's over. Oh, it might have been Voice that told the joke,
I'm
actually.
not leaving you. I think I can recalibrate the Combine portal to get us out of here.
Well, shit.
I talked to Dr. Klein.
Yeah, I don't remember that being me.
If he's managed to repair it, we'll end up there.
Haha, I guess I'm just not a very good
Couldn't be any
conductor.
worse off.
You know, it might have been me. That was so long ago. You need to.
Without you.
That was like 3 months ago.
You have so much faith in my memory.
It's 3 months of internet time.
I have
That's like
faith
20
in your
years.
memory.
Oh my god.
I think this joke has gone off the rails.
Oh my god, please!
Yes! Yes!
No way.
Boys, please.
Alright, my job here is done.
Oh my god, I wanted that!
Thank you for your contribution.
Dead, I can't finish this run. That joke just paralyzed me. Hit me like a train. Wait.
Right. Over here.
Alright, so
Like a
to
wrecking
skip
ball?
Alex, taking fucking forever to do this.
Try to patch into your suit radio. Wait till you hear from me.
We have to time hitting this trigger.
Your suit radio. Wait till you hear from me.
Damn it.
Try to patch into your suit radio. Wait till you hear from me.
We got to do it a little bit later.
To patch into your suit radio. Wait till you hear from me.
And what she'll do is she'll run away.
Your suit radio. Wait till you hear from me.
If she feels like running away.
Suit radio. Wait till you hear from me.
There we go. Took like 10 tries, but we got it. And that saves 30 seconds. Well, supposed to. Anyway. But... boom. Ha. Okay. So causing her to run saves 30 seconds because she runs all the way down to a terminal to talk to you to open this door. So obviously you want her to get there faster so you can open this door faster. The Donger Bread man. Donger Bread sounds pretty good if you ask me. Those head crabs fought hard. They only take one pulse rifle bullet to kill for some reason. Alright. So we're gonna actually heal up a bit here. To around 80, okay. Perfectly 80 is fine. This map, actually this turret clip was one of the older clips found. But the next map, that clip was pretty recent. One of the most recent clips. And we do skip a cutscene with Alex and Mossman, so it turns into some really confusing teleport. Like, can't really explain it. You're just gonna have to see.
It's the bullshit, Skip.
Yep. No more bullshit.
Had enough of your bullshit.
Okay, so we're healing up a bit. Because we do need a little bit of health, because we're going to be taking a point-blank SMG nade eventually, so. I think that's good. We are not in there. Okay, 1 minute. You gotta knock this turret over. Like that. Come back here, save, load. With it inside of you. There you go. Easy clip. What? Okay, that was weird. So, now that we have an orb, a chair, and a table, we can do the clip. So the clip requires a bit of an interesting setup found by Norcat to kind of launch us up there. We set the table up kind of like behind this dot on the ground, stand up, save, and then shoot, and we go straight up. And then we bring the chair, and we wall climb. And we're wall climbing over to a part where this out of bounds area overlaps with the inbounds teleport area. So hopefully we can get the chair up here. Believe, yes, we did. Okay, so then we take the chair. Here, save. And we do the clip. This looks familiar, huh? And then once we clip, which is, I guess, right there. Yeah, that worked. Okay. So once we clip, we throw a grenade. Then we look over here and look over there. And then save and load. And we got straight back out again, so we're going to reload back to this save. So we're going to try to rethrow the grenade again. It's a very, that's not, I didn't mean to click. You're supposed to have the grenade boost you over to the side. And if you do it, there we go, like that. So then you come over here. Oh yeah, shoutouts to everybody who donated, because that's really awesome. We met the goal, like, what was it, like 5 runs ago?
Something like that.
Yeah. That's awesome. You guys should be really, really proud. Because that SGDQ is a really fun event. I'm sorry you can't go, though. Okay, so one more save clip. So what we just did was we skipped the bullshit cutscene, where Alex yells enough of your bullshit. I need to not die here, though, so we're gonna try to land it a little. There we go. Okay. It's eluding me how many things are actually solid on this, like, teleporter. So, there we go. Ish. Okay, that works. That works. We're good. And then we come over here. I just need above 50. I kept getting down to 40. It was so annoying. But, so now we triggered the cutscene on the other side, and because we time by in-game time, this theoretically saves upwards of, like, if you fall down relatively quickly, it saves maybe...
It saves
like
up to a minute.
Yeah, a minute.
I think it might be a little bit more than a minute, I'm not sure. But doing it even just averagely saves about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
It's a 2-minute cutscene that you skip. 2.5 minutes, I think, actually.
Gocnak?
So, what's up?
I was just wondering if you could tell us the story of you not going to SGDQ this year.
Oh, yeah, sure. So pretty much, back in, like, February, or, like, no, it was March, I didn't submit the game. That's literally the reason. The too long didn't read is I didn't submit the game. So I didn't submit the game because I was focusing on school, and the new strats that we ended up finding were found, like, pretty much at the end of March. And so Norcat and Woobly submitted the game, and I still hadn't because, yeah, I didn't. It was my fault. And pretty much it got rejected, even though Woobly's second place right now, and Norcat's kind of catching up to him. So... yeah, and because both of them got rejected, and the reason was I didn't submit it from Rom Scout, I'm just really intrigued as to why that's the reason. But, yeah, I'm not going because I didn't submit the game. My bad. And I'll just submit it for SGDQ 2016, and run it with all these new strats. So, yeah. It's no big deal.
Hey, at least there's still Portal, right?
Yep. Still Portal in it, which is good. And it's good because it also allows other people to do some runs too. I went to 2 GDQs in a row, and I'm more than grateful that I did that. So yeah, the cutscene continues on. It's really confusing. Like, they just left, and now Gordon just has to fend for himself. So, what we're gonna do, we're gonna, once these turrets become available in like 3 seconds, we are going to set them up. And the guards are going to do something a little bit interesting. The guards are programmed, their AI is to destroy and knock over those turrets, and then go and kill Gordon. Killing Gordon's not on their priority, like, not their #1 priority. Almost, dude, I can almost get up there. So we're going to wait a little bit. They're going to go over there, and we're just going to watch them. We're gonna come over here and watch them. So what they do, it's a very interesting pattern. They just beat up a turret, throw a grenade, and if the other guards don't get out of the way, then one guard is the only one remaining. So you gotta kind of lure him over to the turret. And it's pretty intense. Sometimes they throw the grenade and run towards it, and then realize that they threw a grenade and back up. Makes this cutscene even more comical, other than the fact that there's no other guards that spawn because this guy is still alive. But he does actually shoot at you, so you gotta be a little bit careful. And what I'm trying to do is get up there. Norcat showed me about this. Aw, oh, damn, that was close. Where you just do a circle strafe, and we did it. We're up. We're in the little, it's like a treehouse, pretty much. And you can, like, safely spectate the teleporter coming down, as well as the guard killing himself. Oh, crap. Okay, I guess this glass isn't bulletproof. So we're just gonna wait. Hopefully this guard doesn't kill himself. If he does, then more guards spawn. That's literally the only reason more guards spawn, is because these guards die. That's why the table strat, which is what I believe Cherno still does, he brings a table in and blocks those 3 guards. If you block them or not kill them, these never spawn, and the guards that come out of there never spawn. It's pretty good strats. I like them. So hopefully he won't throw a grenade and then run towards it. We gotta hope for that. And this used to be just a giant holdout scene with turrets and like waiting for this teleporter, and now it's just waiting for this teleporter. And get ready. And he's still going at it. I believe. You got it, man. What are you doing? So now we can kill him, and now it's going to be really awkward because more guards are going to spawn. That door opens, and yeah, there it is. So, there you go. But it's okay, because that was the long drawn-out part, and now we go into clipping and action parts. Well, actually, we have a mini cutscene in between. And Alex kind of materializes out of nowhere. Like, where... She wasn't... Don't worry about it.
Let us out.
Gordon? My God, how did you get
So,
here?
we come over here, and we heal up.
My dear, I had given up hope.
And we heal up, and we come over here with the monitor, and this is one of the newer clips, because it's prop soaking. And we just pretty much jam ourselves into this monitor. We become the internet.
Far and wide, but that was over a week ago.
What do you mean?
As soon as the monitor jiggles.
Remember to use virus protection.
We seem to have developed a very
Like Norton. Hey, alright, we've become the internet. So now that we're in here, we slowly go down to internet hell, and I think we're able... Yeah, okay. So now we just we save load until we get onto the out of bounds platform out here. There we go. And we crouch down here and do another save load clip. We throw a grenade and kind of look over here. Save clip. Save. 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 And we clip through the wall and come back over here, and we just skipped all of that. That saves around a minute and a half off of watching the cutscene. And then we have this robot monkey that randomly follows us, and oh god, it's probably going to kill us. Okay, we're good. It just wants to take out its rage on guards and stuff. So we're fine. Let's get some health and SMG bullets. Okay. Or SMG nade, right? So we just kind of watch while Dog gets kind of... He's got this. Dog bag. And there we go. It's as easy as that. We pretty much only... Wait, actually in this run we never see Dog again. Because of the clip that I'm going to do. I never caused Dog to spawn in City 1713. So... We're going to come over here. I would be Gocnak. So, Okay. 6 speed. And we got it. Alright. So, yeah, it's a strat to jump up onto that platform and then jump over. Makes it really easy. Otherwise, you have to wall climb. And wall climbing cannot be easy sometimes. Okay. And we continue on. So we're gonna do a pretty cool, uh-oh. We don't have a lot of suit here. I think we'll be okay. Okay, yeah, we'll be okay. So what we do... Flip nuggets. Okay, so we got this. It's a very hard timing grenade like strat because you have to do it in between the grenade's last tick and its explosion. So we just did it, and we did a sig ASH. Cool. So we want to get over into the doorway, and if you do that first try, it's the fastest strat. But obviously, if you start failing it, then other strats become viable. That route has actually changed quite a bit. The most recent strat is the triple nade boost, or the triple explosion boost, rather. So, yeah, my favorite part of the run is City 17. Because there's not too many cutscenes, and there's a lot of really cool strats. We do pretty much everything. Oh, damn. It's gonna get an ace. Okay, so hopefully my game doesn't crash. Okay, we're good. Just had to push that car away, and using the gravity gun here actually can cause the game to crash. And as well as just shooting the guys. It's really weird. This map has some kind of error with it. And, I mean, if we do eventually crash, it'll be interesting. But most of the time it doesn't crash here. It's just something with, I don't know. It's like how enemies spawn, I believe. So we kind of wait for this guy to open the thing. And while we do that, we have infinite ammo, and we just shoot everything. We have a full squad, too. That's pretty good. Usually you get, like, 1 or 2 people. And it'll say, watch out, it's gonna blow. Or stand back. Yeah. And then you ASH through a tiny manhole, if you know what I mean.
Got lid.
Ah, okay, we're good. Ah. So, a lot of, like, the route and stuff gets improved by just seeing where we can apply, like, grenade boosts and stuff. Like, for instance, you're supposed to go through that goo in that last map, but noticing that it's a pixel gap, and there's another one on this map, Gordon can fit in between the bar, or like the tubes that you get on, and the wall, and you can get up there using a grenade, and it kind of saves like upwards of like 10 seconds. Just depends how fast you can get through the stuff. Oh, we almost got it. I need to practice that a little bit to get the rocket launch perfect. But yeah, that's another pixel like gap that Gordon can fit into. It's a window, and then it kind of skips a lot of the indoors area here. And then we have turrets and zombies. But we can use this turret to go through the floor and skip Alex. Well, we don't necessarily skip Alex. Alex still comes with us, believe it or not. And she likes to just follow along. Because we skipped the trigger.
Yeah, she can actually go all the way as far as the Citadel maps. The farthest that I've ever had her join along in the journey is she spawned in the like at the beginning of the first pod ride cutscene map. I think she just walked off and died, so that was good.
Sick. Yeah, if she dies when she's following you now, it doesn't matter, but back in that map, in C-1707, you had to keep her alive. If she died, you would fail and you would have to redo part of it.
Instead, if she dies after, you get to make a highlight for your stream.
Oh yeah, yeah. If she gets decked by the gunship, it's very interesting. Can I get up here? Okay, cool. So, we do another triple nade boost here, or triple damage boost. And what it does is if we do it right, we get all the way up. Okay, we get all the way up to the trigger that we need to hit. But that's hard, so we're not going to do that. We're going to come over here and just get up normally. This used to be the strat. I have less health here because I did the triple damage. But there's a trigger up on this platform right here, and I fell off. Whoops. But I should be up there? Yeah, okay. So, you can actually hit the trigger that's on that final platform up there by doing that triple nade boost, and that way you can land and make the jump a lot sooner. There we go. We did it. Alright, got some health, and now we do the launch. Just kidding. We missed the launch, but we can do the backup strat, I believe. Yes. Okay. So, it's pretty nice. This map is has a really nice strat in it that can send you all the way to the end of the map here if you launch correctly off of the head crab, like pod thingy. Okay. Aha. Okay, we're gonna need a medkit from the guy. So we're actually going to go down here. Where you at? Medic? Can you give me that? Okay, cool. We need 100 health for this. So, we take this turret and we prop it up against the wall. Save and load. Boom. Send that away, and we throw a grenade. This looks familiar, huh? Then we save and load. Look over there. This should work.
There it is.
Yeah, there we go. And then we come over here. Grab this health. And we pretty much skipped Barney opening a door for us. So we'll see if Alex is still with us after this map. Nope, she's not. She lost. She got lost.
There's actually another way to do that, which requires more explosives, but using the grenade there, even though it loses a little bit of time to wait for the grenade to explode, it saves a lot of time because you'd have to use other explosives, and they are not particularly fun to do.
You take, I believe, less damage with the grenade.
Yeah,
fucking Alex just died. I killed Alex with the box. That was nice. I just heard her cry out for the very last time. Gordon! And she's dead. Well, I believe I have this. Do I not have this? What? Are you kidding me? This, what we do is we jam this mine in between the doors. I guess I gotta reload for a little bit here. Just a little bit back, it's in the room. You're supposed to make a quick save that helps, but not, I guess apparently not in that context. Okay, so we use this mine because what we did was we jammed it in a prop, like in a, I think it was like a physics object. So what it did was it lost its collision, but only temporarily. So we set it up against this wall, and we got inside of it, and it regained its collision, and now we could save clip. And we skipped all of that wonderful goodness that Barney is currently trapped in. And then Barney, unfortunately, unlike Alex, does not follow us, which would be exciting if we had Barney, like, just following us the entire way. So we get health and more SMG nades. Shout out to that based crate over there that has 3 SMG nades. I don't know why they made that crate, but it's a godsend. So...
Dr. Freeman, since you shut off the suppressor and opened the gate,
Dumpster jumps.
Or are you gonna do the Ask Me Anything during the pod rides?
The what?
Are you gonna do an AMA during the pod rides?
Sure, let's do it.
Okay. It's usually what I do.
We used to play weed songs because we called it the pot ride, but we don't have any of those anymore. They died with Sully. Aw, damn.
Rest in peace, fair maiden.
Okay, we're good. He just kind of moves out of the way when we put the barrel or bucket there. So Bucket Senpai needs to notice us for this clip, or for this strat. So we gotta get him all the way over to here and not fall off. I'm in a pod, ask me anything. Alright, so I'm gonna try to show off this new clip as well. This was probably the most recent clip after this wall climb. Fun stuff. This is the longest wall climb in the game, but alright. So we used to have to hit a trigger and wait like 30 seconds for this entire map to end, but if we do this right, and I really think I can, we can take this and come over here and crouch along here and jam ourselves up against it. And what it'll do is it'll jut out towards us. Looks familiar. Okay, maybe not. This clip is literally Satan. It actually is why we don't really do it in runs. It's the most recent one, but we can't find a consistent like setup with it. You have to be completely perpendicular to this wall that's not really completely perpendicular. Like, it's a slightly tilted wall, so you have to find the right angle for it. And also the trash can has to play nice, but I mean that's just the trash can. Okay, I think this is a good orientation.
I have another donation. Is
All right, go
if I
ahead.
read it?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's $15 from Virox. And it says, "He loves what the habits have done with their speedruns. This was even better than Juicy Fishes. He would like 2 tickets on the mask and 1 toward the goggles. Yes, precious."
That was beautiful.
Thank you. Nolan.
Alright, so this should work, I believe. You just gotta really hashtag believe for like all of these clips, really. Prop clips are the most inconsistent trick, other than roof launch. Hey, we got it! Okay, cool. So we throw that away. We take a grenade, grab the grenade, look over here. And when it's about to explode, we throw it away. And with that, what we can do is, with the horizontal speed we get, but we have a little bit less, but we also take less damage, we can clip into this final tunnel here. And we go continue on. And we never meet Dog or Barney again. And then we come over here, we jump down. We use the rocket launcher that we theoretically don't need, but it's very nice. It's a nice rocket launcher, I like it. Okay, we almost fell off. Don't want to do that. Falling off is slow. So we want to use the rocket launcher to boost ourselves all the way over to the final area with the pod. And we're going to hit the trigger that you normally need to be in the pod to hit. And we're going to hit it from the ground using a grenade. As soon as we get over there, just like the instant that Gordon actually sets foot over shit. Wait, okay, yeah, I didn't make a save there. We're gonna make a save here and then kind of, yeah, there we go, we did it. We have 8 HP. Okay, so I'm in a pod, ask me anything.
As a man in a pod, how do you feel about pods?
You know, they're not so bad. The first, couple months are probably the hardest.
Would
But
you say that the first cut is the deepest?
yeah, when they inject the whatever the hell holds you actually, like what actually holds you up in this thing? All of your arms, like there's nothing below you. I think they literally just inject something into your back, and that's how they hold you. So the first time that you actually go in a pod, it does hurt. It does hurt, but it gets better.
Together by combine magic and hope.
If you had a pod apprentice, would they be your Padawan?
Yeah. That's what I call my all the people that use my new tutorial. Shout outs to that. I made a new tutorial today. If you guys think this run looks interesting, my hit, Youth of the Nation, has been a hymn for the entire generation. I really like it. I really like the fact that my music, you know, reaches everyone. Because I don't really have the best advertising team. I am trapped in a pod. But I'm glad my music gets out there. How do I keep shooting without reloading? It's all genetics. Oh wait, were you talking about my gun?
Oh god.
On a slightly related note, Sliced Bread asks, if you had to be gay for any Hayai Kawaii streamer, who would it be?
I heard that
I found out that it wasn't
Gocnak guy is
necessary.
pretty cute. Can I be asexual?
Name 10 things that aren't Jackie Chan.
Lamps, pizza, toothpaste, fuck! I love that skit. Oh my goodness.
Do you have any news on your upcoming book?
How I
learned to escape the pod and get Rocket Man? Yeah, it's coming out in about 10 seconds. Okay, 10 seconds was an exaggeration. 15.
Will there be an audiobook for people like me who can't read?
Of course. I mean, who can read? Reading's for losers, dude. Come on. I mean, I'm an author of a book, but still.
Will there be a color by numbers for people like Ed who can't write?
There will be blocks and shapes and holes that you have to put the words into. Alright, we got Rocket Man first try. That's what I'm talking about. I just preserved the rocket by lining up in a specific way against the field, and it pushed my rocket up against it and out of it. And now we have a rocket launcher with all the ammo, because I'm literally elite hacker. No, but when you drop the rocket launcher in this game, the game, when you pick it back up, gives you automatically 3 more rockets, because it thinks you got it for the first time again. Fun fact. So theoretically, you never actually get rid of your rocket launcher, which is pretty cool. So they never really anticipated you dropping and then picking back up your rocket launcher that you've had since Ghost. Alright, so this is a really easy trick called Orb Launch, and I get it first try every time, because I'm just so bad at this game, am I right? No, it's a very nice trick that saves about 3 minutes, because you're supposed to take this elevator. And you don't have to, with an orb and a monitor.
It is nice how you get sent so far up, but the height is pretty much just perfectly enough to get you up to the spot you need to go.
Oh yeah, it's like honestly one of the best like accidental map designs I've ever seen. That was a good boost. Okay. And we jump in here. No, we don't jump in there. We jump around it. There we go.
You perfectly dodged the pod. Congratulations.
That was my initial goal. I was hesitant. My life in a pod. Alright, I'm another man in a pod. Ask me anything. I have like 10 minutes of cutscene, so this is gonna be great.
How does the second pod compare to your first pod?
You know, they call me a 2-pump Chuck. No, fuck! Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There's a joke there that I stumbled upon and dropped, like, my frames. Don't worry about it. The second time, you know, it never really gets old. You're still in this pod with your arms completely entrapped in this thing, and you know, you're going on some path somehow. Like, how is this propelled? Is this like magnets? Like, the pod actually isn't on the rail for like half this thing.
That's a fantastic question, Marquette. If you'll notice, magnets are mostly made of metal. Metal is a mineral that comes from the ground. So what you'll do is when you're mining, you take the minerals out of the ground. Usually when you're mining, you don't mine very quickly, so when you take it out, it just becomes like a normal metal. But if you're in the ground and you take the metal out fast enough, it'll still have bits of gravity left in it from when it was part of the earth.
And energy is a transferable energy. Like, you can actually transfer gravity into magnetism. That's how it works. Will it ever be possible to run? Yeah. Eli put some sick minerals that he found on the ground into the gun, and it was so fast that Gordon was so happy to use it, because Gordon's middle name is actually Fast.
Two things in life are certain: death and the Higgs boson particle.
I'll take him from here. Don't struggle. It's
We just need a particle collider.
Until
That's how you can actually ABH. You just jump into the particle collider.
I'm sorry, Gordon.
Do you become the particle?
Yeah, and you collide, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean. Explain it to me, please.
So, usually friction is caused by collision, or collisions can cause friction. And friction is the source of every single person's pleasure.
Fuck.
I mean, usually I try to avoid friction.
No, dude, the burns are amazing. Have you ever rubbed your arm so like I'm doing it right now. Like, if you ever just rub your arm really fat, fuck. It's it's really good. It's really good.
Then you deliver yourself? If I'd known you were going to come straight up to my office, I wouldn't have bothered hunting you in the
Yeah,
first
gravity
place.
didn't exist until Newton
Having
declared it
both
did.
of you in my keeping ensures I can dictate
As a man in a
terms
pod,
of
how do you
any
feel about
bargain
this other
I
chump in
care
a
to
pod?
make with the Combine.
You know, Cosmo, I don't know what to think about him anymore.
Yes, Judith, what is it?
I mean, he's in a pod like me. We have a common problem here.
Thanks to you,
But I think we can put aside our differences and come together to band up and how to escape these pods.
His research yourself. What neither you nor I can do is convince
Progress
that
through
rabble in the
collaboration.
streets to give
Have you
up their
ever
sense
tried
of
just
struggle.
not being in a pod?
Yet Eli refuses to speak the words that
You know,
will
like,
save them
I've thought
all.
about it.
Health.
I just really like pods. I have a
You
like
won't do the right
I have a
thing
secret.
for the
I have
good
a
of all
I have a thing for pods. Like, I say I hate them, but I love the way they feel.
Dad.
This stream brought to you by Apple.
That's all up to you, my old friend. Will you let your stubborn short-sightedness doom the
Do you feel that Wizards of the Coast was correct banning birthing pod from modern?
your mother never had?
How dare you even mention her?
Alex, my dear, you have
Just
your
go with
mother's
it,
eyes,
alright?
but your father's stubborn
Yes.
nature.
You haven't seen a bit of it.
I knew it.
Really? Well,
Explain your
let's see
reasoning,
how
please.
Well, it serves you on the far side
I'm
of
sorry,
the
Cosmod is just too fantastic. Shaft.
God. What?
Oh, it's hardly the
See,
word.
Cosmo's trying to bargain her way
You
out of
might
this.
find that hard to believe once you get there.
It isn't necessary.
Cosmod? More like Cospod.
Fortunately,
Oh my god.
the resistance has shown.
Sorry.
Stop, I can only get so hard, please. The
This
puns.
one has proven to be a fine pawn for those who control him.
Don't listen to him.
How about it?
I'm just gonna let people enjoy
You
Cospod.
realize your contract was open to the highest bidder?
Gordon would never make any kind of deal with you.
I understand if you don't wish to discuss this in front of your friends. I'll send them on their way, and then we can talk openly.
Shaft!
Dad, I'm so sorry.
Ugh, fuck Nintendo and their shitty.
Okay. Alright, yeah.
We're doing
So,
what we've never
I
done
really
before.
love the fact that Cosmod exists.
Stopping you. Yes.
Guards, get in here. They know you betrayed them. They'll turn on you. Judith, Dr. Mossman, please.
I'm sorry, Wallace. You're all out of time. Don't. Hurry!
If you could do your life in a pod again, what would you do differently?
I would struggle less. I think the initial struggle was really what made it, you know, less enjoyable. But I'm free. Cospod and I have broken up. We have collaborated successfully, and now he's going to play Smash while I go and beat this game.
How do you think you'll adjust to life outside of the pod?
I think it'll be, you know, a life without limits. I think it'll be really, really a free life. I think I'll become the free man that I always wanted to be.
Come on, Gordon. Let's go.
Wow, that's very inspirational.
That feel when Brooks was
We haven't
here.
known each other very long, but I know you didn't have to do this. I had to rescue my father, but you... Well... Thanks for coming after me.
It's me you should be considering.
Hey, listen.
I can still deliver.
That's him.
But not without your help. The portal destination is untenable. Surely you can set the relay.
This isn't the first time Gordon has heard any girl tell him thanks for coming after me.
There he is.
Oh, all right. Damn it. That's what it takes. Just hurry. He's right behind me. Oh, shit.
I want a mod that, like, shows Gordon in his MIT education days. I just want him to be like the crazy party man I always thought he was.
Like in Freeman's Mind?
Yeah. Or we can make a new series called Breen's Mind.
Am I the only one who can't tell Azure and Getty Lee apart?
This is the Citadel's dark fusion reactor.
You're not.
It powers their tunneling entanglement device. We'll never have a chance like this again.
These elevator rides, nice.
Stop Dr. Breen.
I know, he looked at me twice. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's a good orb launch, though.
I can't shut it down. Looks like he's turned over control.
Not perfect. Perfect is getting all the way up onto this third platform. No, another orb. Another orb. More orbs. There we go. So time's coming up. I think this is a new world record. Feel it. With pod strats. Okay. Alright, I don't actually know the countdown. Alright, so wait. And... stop time.
Congratulations on beating the video game. Congratulations on your world record. It's like
world record!
142.50.
Yeah, I have 1:35:57 in game time. That's 4 minutes and 51 seconds off the current world record. Nice. I also subbed them quick, so I guess we're good.
It's like gold dust.
It is like gold
coming
dust.
to their speaker.
In fact,
You're messing up your airwaves and can't get enough of my sound.
do I have time to spam some gold dust? I have two gold dusts in this run.
Well, you have 7 minutes and 10 seconds to fill.
Well,
Probably not a great idea.
okay, I won't do it.
Dang.
Arbitrary imposition.
Okay, so we got Super Spoop's G-Man. Look into his soul at this part. Like, just stare into his eyes. Just stare.
At liberty to say. In the meantime, this is where
So we don't have extra time to fill, by the way. We,
By my counts, the 150 estimate minus 142.50.
by my count, we slotted in an extra 1 hour run because we're ahead of schedule.
All
So we
right.
do need to stay ahead of schedule for that to work. So let's move on to Portal, please.
Let's do it.
Alright, I'm ready, whenever.
Thanks for having me. Should I
Go
just
ahead and
stop
start streaming.
streaming?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Cool.